What's cracking, y'all? You are now watching Boo TV. Appreciate you for stopping in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified, and let's get into the topic for today. What's up, y'all? Appreciate y'all for stepping in, back with some more Kobe Bryant content. Kobe Bryant Never Dies from a YouTube channel called GOAT. Go check it out. I've never seen this channel before, but about a little over a week ago was the anniversary of Kobe Bryant's and all of those wonderful people on the helicopter, on the way to LA, or to the practice facility, I suppose. They all passed away tragically in that helicopter accident. So time is flying. It's been 4 years since that tragic accident. And this YouTube channel put out a video, Kobe Bryant Never Dies, on the anniversary. I didn't do any content during that time. I was just taking like a week off from YouTube, pretty much. Content may have posted because I posted in advance, like weeks in advance, so things just post. But real time, I wasn't doing any videos. But here now, to celebrate the life of Kobe Bryant, one of my role models, somebody I looked up to, and I liked the way he thought, his way of thinking. I liked his work ethic. I loved his game. So like that, Kobe was my guy. I found this quote months ago when I went back to the USA to visit my family. Pretty much just, there's a Kobe Bryant quote, it has a bunch of his accolades, some messages on it. Yeah, it's dope, man. It's dope. It's comfortable. I said I'd never wear it, but my dad was like, hey, man, just enjoy it and wear it. Because I was going to hang it up on the wall, when I get myself situated. But my dad convinced me to wear it, so I'm going to wear it. You know what I mean? It's dope. It's dope. It's a clean jacket, man. You got the KB right there, dedication. You know what I mean? Got all these different patches that like symbolize different stories or different achievements in his career. Got the Mamba joint right there. Got the angel wings right here, 24. The back is kind of clean too. Got the, check it out. I know it's not good. There we go. Legends never die, And then even on the inside, there's stuff too. So it's. I saw the coat and I was like, I can't. I almost let the price push me away, but something told me I can't. I have to get this. As one of the biggest Kobe Bryant fans in the world, I have to get this. Man. It's a great purchase. I'm happy I got it. Anyway, Kobe Bryant Never Dies, an icon for many people, a symbol for many people. And, I'm not one of those people that try to tear down this guy's career with a bunch of BS and lies and misinformation. I don't care about critiquing somebody, a player, legitimate things, but when you start making stuff up is when I just like pump the brakes. I'm not one of those people where it's like, you can't criticize somebody or criticize their basketball game because they passed away. I disagree with that. But it's when you make stuff up and lie and revise histories when I gotta step in and be like, hold up. It ain't got nothing to do with somebody being dead or alive for me. Anyway, respect Bean Bryant, rest in peace, Kobe, and all those beautiful people. Of course, his daughter, Gigi. And let's see what this video is about. It's about 16 minutes, 45 seconds. So let's see what I don't know what to expect going into this. So let's get it popping.
Bryant died. A piece of me died.
This video is dedicated to Kobe Bryant, my idol, my mentor, my hero.
Welcome to the Kobe Show. Take 2.
Wade is guarding Bryant. Artest looking, gets it to Bryant. Bryant dribbling, has to put it up at the buzzer. Banks it in! Oh, he banks in the 3! And the Lakers win the game! And that is just greatness personified.
From the time he was born to the time he left us, Kobe was the most competitive life form in the entire universe. A kid from Philly who grew up a die-hard Lakers fan. From day one, Kobe's heart beat to the sound of his own drum.
My name is Kobe Bryant, 17 years old. My father played professional basketball. He played for the Philadelphia 76ers, Houston Rockets, and the San Diego Clippers. He played professional basketball for 8 years, and after his 8th year, he decided that it would be best for him to move on and to take his talent elsewhere. So we packed our bags and moved to Italy, where he played professional basketball again for 8 years. You know, Italy became my home. You know, my heart is there, and my heart will always be there. So it's very hard. My father told us that he's retiring from the game of basketball and that it was time for us to come back to America. I didn't want to come back, and my sisters didn't want to come back. It was very hard getting adjusted simply because I had a lot of trouble understanding English and the slang. But one thing I had in common with some of my other students and classmates was basketball. Unfortunately, because of the lack of communication with my peers, I wasn't invited to parties or friendly gatherings on the weekend. So on Fridays and Saturdays, I would go to my rec room with my basketball and basically dribble myself to sleep. And I think that was the best thing that could have ever happened to me, because during those lonely hours in the rec room, I discovered the hunger, the motivation, and the desire to be the best possible basketball player that I could be. It's a great feeling to know that you set a goal for yourself and you were able to reach that goal and to knock it down. I have a big decision coming up, and that's whether or not go to college or straight to the NBA. I, Kobe Bryant, have decided to take my talent to No, I have decided to skip college and take my talent to the NBA.
And so an 18-year-old Kobe had accomplished his childhood dream, but the job was only getting started. The goal was greatness. The goal was to be the greatest of all time. But Kobe wasn't delusional. He knew how steep of a mountain that would be to climb. He spent most of the year warming the bench. His rookie year was far from generational.
That's all right. I just keep working on my game every day. And, when my time comes to get out there and get the big minutes, I'll make sure I'm ready.
I don't think you can prove yourself unless you get some playing time.
I'm the coach, and so I think we play him quite a lot personally. I am the coach. Chick's the broadcaster.
And in his first playoff semifinals against Stockton and Malone's Jazz, the rookie was ice cold, putting up air ball after air ball after air ball.
8 seconds left. Bryant guarded by Russell. 5 seconds left. 4. Bryant drives. Pull out. Shot on the way. No good. Carvalho rebounds. We go to overtime.
The vitriol was out of this world. Many Lakers fans wanted him traded, but there was something about Kobe that made him different. He wasn't afraid to fail. To him, failure was just a stepping stone to greatness. By his second year, the world had fallen in love with him, enough to vote him as the youngest all-star starter in NBA history.
I know where you're going. You gotta get up quick. If you knew where I was going, why you go for the
Go right for them ribs.
Mike, after you fake the ball, where else you gonna go? You left your feet. Yeah, but where else you gonna go? In the game, I go for you. I spun all the way around. I go for these ribs right here.
When Phil Jackson took over, everything changed. This was the beginning of his dynastic reign over the league.
I want to see Rick Smith come out to contest the shot, and when he does, he leaves Shaquille O'Neal all alone underneath the basket for the power dunk and the foul.
Kobe Bryant.
Looks like he sprained his ankle when Kobe came down. He's on the floor.
And he's writhing in pain, holding his left ankle. Lays it in, but the greater concern is Kobe Bryant.
Quick update on Kobe Bryant. As we mentioned earlier, moderate sprain, x-rays were negative. I talked to trainer Gary Beatty. He said that they have already started his therapy. They've used 2 or 3 different kinds of ice. They've got him on range of motion exercises, hopefully trying to get him ready for Sunday, but right now he is day-to-day. Bob?
Look at Reggie Miller squaring him up. These 2 guys played one-on-one all summer in L.A. Kobe takes it between his legs. He pulls it back, hits the jumper, and then sort of gives it, take your time. Everything's cool. I'm not going to let us lose this game. The poise of this young guy who would only be a senior in college this year had he went to college.
Into Bryant. He's expecting them to foul him. They take a while to do it.
They're 1 free throw away right now from being the champions.
If he misses them both, the Pacers have a timeout left. That's not going to happen.
Remember yesterday we spoke to Kobe Bryant, and I asked him, I said, Kobe, you're a dreamer. And he said, yes, and I'm going to dream that I'm going to be holding that trophy tomorrow night. Well, it looks like he's going to get his wish.
In 2.5 seconds, it appears he will. The Pacers, struggling to the last, use their last timeout. Off the rim, and the Lakers are the 2000 NBA champions.
You work worked so hard. It was a hard-fought game, and we finally got a championship, and it feels great.
Now, for your 21 years, you said you've always dreamed of winning a championship. Is it what you dreamed of?
Oh, it's everything and more. I mean, you have the Laker colors falling from the ceiling, the fans going crazy. I got the hat on and everything, covering my throat. It feels great.
Now, if you had to think of one thing that really got you guys over the hump, that really pushed you to this point, what would have been this season?
It's just determination, and PJ did an excellent job, him and his coaching staff, and Shaq was marvelous all season long, and our bench was great, and we just pulled it all together. Robert Ory made some big shots, Fox hit a big three, and we won the game.
No feeling quite like this, is it?
Woo, I love it. Can't wait to do it again.
All right, congratulations, Kobe. Let's go back to Bob.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Nice.
hey, you're going to have a lot of them, so get used to it.
Kiss the trophies, guys. Nice.
They are the men.
Hey, guys, right
They
here,
got me.
Right here, boys. Right here. Look at Bernstein.
Yeah, get a look at the dynasty. This is the next one right here.
Thanks, big fella.
I love Magic, man.
Love you. Good job. Good job. You deserve it. This is what it's all about. Remember when you was in Italy?
Hell yes.
This is what you've been waiting on.
Oh, goodness. This is it, fellas. You work all year long for it, man. Shaq the man, most dominant player in the world. Championship, it's ours. Love it. It's beautiful. Mwah. 2G, baby. You love it. We out. We're going to Disneyland.
This is the first time since 1983 that the 76ers are in the finals. Fourth straight time that Philadelphia faces the Lakers.
First of all, damn you, Allen Iverson. Damn you, Allen Iverson, for taking that one game off us. We would have swept everybody.
Their opponent, Kobe Bryant, going up against his hometown ball club.
Game defensively. Kobe Bryant, all-league defense, comes in from behind, blocks the shot. More importantly, keeps possession of the ball for his team.
I think you made 9 more than the 76ers did.
No, I love you. Well, what we did was you just...
Say that again?
I love you, Kobe. Well, all we did was we just threw the ball in the shack and let them double team. And, when they collapsed their defense, we just kick it out to our shooters, and everybody was making shots.
About 10 seconds remaining, and the Los Angeles Lakers will make it a second straight.
I don't remember that.
With a 15-1 run, the best all-time playoff winning percentage in the history of the league. Guarded by Collins. Bryant double team. Kittle's trying to steal. Bryant, yes! Or 100 lead. So Kobe has 36.
I ain't let him take that. No, right there. That's game time.
And the Lakers have defeated the Nets 106-103.
Kobe was 23 when he won his 3rd championship, the youngest player to ever accomplish this in NBA history.
1-2. Baddest duo ever, Superman and Batman. 3 rings, Sacramento.
Notice Shaq didn't say Batman and Robin because he knew Kobe wasn't just some sidekick. He knew Kobe was an alpha also. If Shaq's 1A, Kobe was 1B. Shaq had that kind of respect for him. That's why he says Superman and Batman. Also, play on the Superman moniker. That is Shaquille O'Neal's, one of his nicknames, but it's Superman and Batman. That's how I always viewed it. I never saw it as Batman. Maybe the first year, the first championship, 99-2000, that was more of a Batman Robin. But after that, that was more of a Batman Robin, Shaq Batman, Kobe Robin. But after that, it was Superman Batman. It was.
Who? What? Rick who? Hi, Tara.
But oftentimes in life, mountains are followed by valleys, and the Spurs would dethrone the Lakers the year after their three-peat.
It's over. They're not very used to losing, and it's going to be tough for them to swallow. But as Jack Nicholson said, the better team wins 7-game series.
Appreciate your time. How disappointed are you?
Well, I just hate losing. It's a tough loss. They played extremely well. We just have to get ready for the offseason. Next season for us starts right now.
How much harder will you work in this offseason now to get back to the championship?
Push myself to exhaustion.
I'll push myself to exhaustion.
Kobe, we thank you for your time.
I will push myself to exhaustion. No set of words on earth are a better representation of who Kobe was at his core. This was his way, the Mamba way, and his greatest gift to my life.
This kid had passion like you would never know. And it's an amazing thing about passion. If you love something, if you have a strong passion for something, you would go to the extreme to try to understand or try to get it.
Kobe's Mamba mentality was not just about being the best in basketball. It was about being the best version of yourself in all aspects of life, an unrelenting dedication to perfecting your craft, an unapologetic pursuit of excellence, and an ability to overcome adversity and use it as a beacon, guiding you towards your own greatness.
Thud. What had been rumored for weeks became a reality in about a span of 23 hours and 58 minutes. Shaq traded to the Heat, Kobe re-ups with the Lakers. Drama. Thick drama, holding nothing back.
What does it feel like not to be a Laker anymore?
What does it feel like? I said at the end of the year that I wanted to be on a team. It's a team. Doesn't matter whose team it was. I just wanted to be on a team. I wanted things to go right. I wanted things to go like they were supposed to go. And if things were not going to go like that, then I wanted to be traded.
Kobe, Phil Jackson has left the organization, and Shaquille O'Neal. The wide-ranging perception in the public that you were at the controls. How much did you have to do with both of their departures?
Oh, zero. Nothing. But, people's perception always want to run with the biggest story. They say, oh, him and Shaq didn't get along, so Shaq's leaving. He's not happy there, so Kobe must have ran him out. Or Phil. It's not true.
Now Kobe was by himself, without Shaq, and he would unleash the...
Listen, management knew, Kobe knew that if Shaq was on the team, he wasn't going to play. Maybe Kobe Bryant didn't go to management directly like, hey, I want Shaquille O'Neal out of there, but we knew that Kobe wanted to have his own team. He wanted to win on his terms as the undisputed alpha, as the leader, come hell or high water, because he knew he was never going to get the respect he deserved if he continued to win with Shaq. Those are just the facts. So it might have not been directly, but yeah, Kobe not wanting to play with Shaq and wanted to win on his terms had a lot to do with it. Yeah, Shaq was aging, but Shaq still had like 2 good years left. 3?
The Black Mamba on the entire league. The best example, a 81 explosion against the Toronto Raptors.
22 on the night. Knocked away by Kobe. Great hustle by Kobe. He's going to score. Slam dunk, Lakers lead. 67 points, Kobe Bryant. Bosh. For 3 again. Yes!
Well, there's 70.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have witnessed the second greatest scoring performance in NBA history.
Jalen.
Oh, no. So I don't know if you saw the thing on Twitter about your statue.
I don't pay attention to that stuff.
Yeah, I figured that. Me either.
A drink, Mr. Bryant?
Yeah, I'll have a vodka martini.
How many olives would you like?
81.
Really?
Nah, man, I'm just playing. Just 2. Joke for him. He gets it.
When Powell was traded to the Lakers, Kobe was elated. Finally, defenses couldn't double him without consequence any longer. Kobe did everything to make Gasol comfortable. He even started calling out plays in Spanish. And from there, a brotherhood would form like no other. Gasol would help Kobe win his first ever MVP.
There can only be one, and that one is Kobe Bryant, the recipient of the 2007-2008 NBA Most Valuable Player Award. Congratulations.
Unfortunately for Kobe, his team would lose in the finals to the Boston Celtics, and this was his response.
Celtics on their way to a championship.
You couldn't possibly expect this to be easy. If you want to make history, you have to do historic things.
And then, in the next 2 years, he would do exactly that.
I learned early on as a broadcaster, you don't want to throw around the word great. Well, I'm going to go out on a limb and say, this guy is great.
Basketball immortality for the 2009 Los Angeles Lakers. And then...
Bryant, tough shot, puts it in. Kobe Bryant, 10 points in less than 4 minutes here in the third quarter. The Lakers repeat back-to-back titles. The LA Lakers, the 2010 NBA champions.
the Bill Russell NBA Finals MVP is none other than Kobe Bryant.
After that, his body would begin to fail him, and eventually he had to hang up the jersey, but not before blessing us with one final great performance.
Half a minute to play. Bryant for the lead. Yes! Kobe Bryant gives the Lakers the lead.
Oh, I tell you something. This is, he was legendary before this game. This takes it to an absolute another level. And what a performance. What an exit for number 24. You couldn't have written this.
I grew up a diehard Laker fan. Diehard. I knew everything about every player that's ever played here. So to be drafted and then traded to this organization and to spend 20 years here, you can't write something better than this. What's funny, the thing that had me cracking up all night long was the fact that I go through 20 years of everybody screaming to pass the ball. Then on the last night, they're like, don't pass it. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. God, I love you guys. And I love you guys. What can I say? Mamba out.
Breaking news in this Sunday afternoon, five-time NBA champion, former league MVP Kobe Bryant died earlier this afternoon in Los Angeles in a helicopter crash. News reports are just coming in among multiple victims, Kobe Bryant on that helicopter.
I remember that day like it was yesterday, one of the most painful days of my life. I cried. Then I cried some more until my eyes couldn't cry anymore. That day, I made a vow never to forget him. To this day, when I am tired, I ask myself, what would Kobe do? The Mamba lives through me. He lives through us all. He is gone, but I carry him wherever I go. To me, Kobe Bryant never dies.
Oh, that was well done. That was well done, man. It's cool to see people that held Kobe in the same light and love Kobe as much as I did. Yeah, I don't really come across many people like that outside of the internet, like really big Kobe Bryant fans. It's been like a few, very little in my life, so it's really cool to hear somebody else talk about him in the way that I would talk about him. I remember that day like it was yesterday, too. When Kobe Bryant passed, I was in Italy. I was in Sicily, actually. Sicily, eating dinner at a restaurant. And, I was just in a group chat. And, my cousin, we were just having a regular conversation. And then this message came out of nowhere. He's like, yo, Kobe Bryant died. And he's not the type to make dark, cynical jokes like that. He's not one for dark humor. So when he said that, I never took it as a joke. I was just like, what? ... I was like, what's the source? Where you getting this from? Is this real? He's like, hold on. A couple minutes go by. He comes back in the message. He's like, yeah, man, this is real. And then, I'm sitting there eating my food. Just started eating my food. Immediately lost my appetite. Immediately lost my appetite. And I just wanted to get up and just walk out the restaurant, not even pay. But I got up, then finished the food. It's like, pay my check. It was like, I couldn't. Nothing seemed real at the time. Nothing. I walked out. One of my homeboys was coming into the restaurant. He's like, yo, what's up, man? I dapped him up. He's like, yo, what's good? I was like, dog, Kobe Bryant just died. He looked at me. He said, what? Just that. He's like, what? I said, yeah, man. And I walked off. I got in the car. Probably shouldn't have been driving. Like, I was just like, I can't even explain it. Got home to my little villa I was staying in. And I knew that the phone calls were going to start coming from people back in the United States nonstop. either just to tell me the news or like check to see if I was okay. And sure enough, because everybody knew like Kobe was my guy, but I couldn't even. I just had to like put my phone on silent or turn it off, one of those things, because I couldn't deal with it, and I just sat there crying myself to sleep, man. It sucked because I was like, I gotta go to work early in the morning. I gotta teach a class in the morning, and I woke up and I told my coworker, we were there together on a business trip, and I was like, hey man, I'm letting you know, one of my heroes passed away. Da 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 da. I may not be in, the best mood right now, or I won't be myself, so we go to work, show up in the building. I didn't mention nothing of it. He didn't mention nothing of it, just going about my day. And then one of the generals, I think he was a general, had walked out. He was like, yo, he's Italian. He's Italian military. And he's like, oh, talking about the news, Kobe Bryant died, something. And my friend, he doesn't follow basketball, but, he knows maybe who Kobe Bryant is to a small degree. And I was like, hey, well, that's what I was talking about, the Kobe Bryant thing. He's like, okay, I might have heard a little bit about that, but I wasn't sure who or what. But he's like, hey, man, I'm sorry. But yeah, man, it was, to this day, it still feels like unreal. Like, it just don't feel right. It don't. And the segments they showed from Michael Jordan talking at the memorial service at Staples Center, I flew out to Los Angeles to go pay my respects to Kobe and, be there at the memorial service or whatever. And I just remember as everybody was going up talking and Beyonce was singing beautifully, I just sat there and cried through the whole thing. It was like everybody was sad, man, of course. But I said I would never watch that thing again. I sat through it once. I can never watch it again. It's too emotionally charged for me, given, how what Kobe Bryant meant to me, man. And so I was like, they did a beautiful job, but I could never watch that again. I was too emotionally charged. So... man, crazy. But he's still alive in all of us. Still alive in me. I can speak for myself. Still alive in me. He left me with a lot of core values, a lot of good words, a lot of advice. And, I always fall back on that stuff. And if I need a little words of wisdom or encouragement, I know I could find some in a Kobe video, especially when it comes to being the best version of you and grinding and working. He does say some really uplifting and things just to give you a little bit more push, a little bit more energy if you need it, and remind you about the Mamba mentality. Bean Bryant, I didn't even talk about skills, but I mean, it is what it is. Bean Bryant, man, appreciate y'all for stepping in. Check out our Kobe Bryant playlist. Wonderfully done here by the GOAT channel. And catch y'all on the next one. We out, baby.